I watched over 30 Perfect World Shanghai Major RMR matches and put together the best CS2 tips and tricks. Make sure to join my Discord to submit your tricks for a chance to win skins. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's begin. Major boosts his walk stick to peek mid doors, but while he's doing this, he will be picking the cross with the AK. Here you see him tagging up Nori crossing, but in a later round, he actually headshots the CT trying to cross. Now instead of doing nothing as the booster, why not go ahead and shoot your shot? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Pain Gaming have an insane Dust 2 CT setup at the beginning of the round towards mid, where they use this boost. The bottom player with the rifle is going to shoot the top of the smoke, and this is going to allow the Opera who's on top to be able to spot top mid, and he is going to get the frag on the T that is trying to cross. This is such a high level play, the Ts will think nothing of it and they're going to walk into their own death. This is an insane position on Dust 2 to hold the long A door. KOS gets boosted on top of blue and he's holding at the edge of the dumpster here. Playing on top of blue is already an insane position because Ts often won't check it, but playing this off angle on top of blue makes it even more overpowered. Buddha is going to be entering out and he's not even going to be looking up here, and you can see that the CT will not be able to be spotted until you fully swing out towards the door. If you want to shut down the B site on Dust 2, use this platform position from Robs, who is crouched behind the barrel and he is able to get a multi-frag with it. And the reason why this position is insane is when the T's entry out tunnels, they have to clear cars, so they're turning to right and they're not going to pre-clear you. You won't be spotted until the T's push far enough. The only threat you would have is if any Opera is holding the platform. Smart use of the decoy here, as Blog is going to throw it at the perfect time, as the decoy is going to bait the CT Opera into peeking. The Opera heard the shot go off, thinking that the T Opera was shooting his teammate crossing, which led him to believe that he can go ahead and peek. Boss show 200 IQ CT setup towards long, where they're going to play double pit with a bait and switch, where the pit player is going to commit to sacrificing himself, and then that is going to lead to the other CT inside pit not being checked. When the Ts throw the B lurk smoke, one way to counter is to jump on top of the big box to where you can see over the smoke and you can spot tunnels, as we see Venom does here against Buddha, who's actually looking for that position. Furia throws this mid smoke at the beginning of the round on CT side so they could sneak behind the cover of the smoke to boost behind it. To throw the mid smoke, crouch on this back wall with this part of the window, stand up, aim as shown, then run forward and jump throw. This smoke bounces off these two buildings, landing right here in front of middle, and Fallen is going to crouch inside this corner. Serato is going to jump on top of his head. He can now see towards middle over the smoke, and then he turns away at the wrong time. Nick is coming out middle, does not initially spot him. Wildcard have this play where Stanislaw throws the mid smoke and Fuzi has an extra nade from his teammates, so he is going to juggle it along to mid, where he throws both the nades down towards T stairs behind the cover of the smoke. Then he's going to spray the smoke, which is going to take out Huso Peak. As I show you this 200 IQ trick play from Furia, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, SkinsMonkey, a CS2 marketplace where you can upgrade your ugly skins you don't want to new shiny ones in a matter of seconds. You can also buy skins much cheaper than the Steam market with my code NART, giving you a 35% deposit bonus. SkinsMonkey is always giving out free skins on their site too. I'm giving you a free $5. Use the link in the description. Furia uses this insane apartment boost where Skulls is crouching in the corner, Yuri stands on top of his head, where they are going to dominate the T's double peek with their own double peek, as the T's don't know who to aim at when they're coming around those corners. This boost throws off the crosshair placement. Wildcard uses this duo setup inside apps, where the rifler jumps on top of the generator holding the left side, while the Opera is peeking through their legs holding the right side. Unfortunately, the Opera misses the shot. You can see DGT even has a lineup to go ahead and set peek down the hall. This is the setup that Vitality used to run. Yakinder makes an insane play. He sees the bomb banana smoke thrown from the CT, so he knows there's going to be a potential Molotov that follows up, so he is going to stand in front of the smoke, standing in between the smoke and Molotov, and that's going to lead him to get this frag, as he is going to continue to spray down as the CTs try to push through. JPA has this nice defensive apartment smoke where the smoke is going to land a lot deeper. This allows you to play inside of the doorway, so when the T's entry up, they might not look at this position. He's actually going to get a flash from his teammate to peek short. On Inferno T pistol, you need to invest in a decoy. It's only $50. You get such good information by throwing it behind half wall, and if you hear the decoy tag the CT, that means the CT is up close with dualies, which you do not want to push up. If you want to perma blind the T's mid, throw this flash for your teammates inside arch, aim here, then left click throw, then you can follow with another flash Your teammate peeks off the flash. You can actually have another teammate peek from the other side of mid, which is a setup that Mouse likes to do. The best mid flash from pit to regress is this one here. Crouch, aim at the antenna, then left click throw. We see this flash is going to set up as I get the double. If you have an op towards market door and the T's are planting default, you could actually wallbang this wall to stop the plant, as we see Jambo do here onto Jame. Next time you have the jungle smoke up, throw this Molotov and make this play where you're going to edge around the gap of the smoke, and you don't have to worry about anyone inside that cubby, as a Molotov is going to force the CT out. New Mirage angle unlocked towards van. You could go ahead and peek between the red and the van to hold this arch angle for short. There's no way the CTs are going to pre-clear you. This is the new way to smoke CT, with the jump update messing up the CT smoke. Stand at that mark, then you're going to aim at this part of the wood. Afterwards jump throw, smoke lands on top of the ticket box there. Careful for CTs playing towards missile. There's a new way to smoke jungle. Stand next to your wood pillar. You're going to aim here, then W jump throw. This smoke lands a little bit deeper, so CTs trying to peek out and push through are going to get spotted much easier. Mirage window smoke from outside of B apartment. Stand behind the wood, aim here, jump throw. The reason why this is good is because you don't have to run all the way back to spawn. If you are playing dark and the T's are executing A, you're most likely going to get Molotov out. So Jackson Mo is going to throw a smoke to his left. That's going to give him plenty of room to get towards default safely. When the Molotov ends, he is able to go back towards dark, and the T's here are going to push through the smoke, which then he could punish them. The smoke gives them plenty of space and cover to work with, and Norbert entering out is not expecting this gap to be there. 9-10 defends B by playing this insane off angle behind the wall towards short, and what makes this angle very strong is, first off, you can see the shadow, and depending on how the T's throw their B short smoke, you can be in front of the smoke. The T's entering up banana have to clear out ninja, so their crosshair placement will need to transfer quick onto you, but by then you have the advantage. When you're entering A into donut, you need to jump on top of this right wall ledge so you can see over this box. Any campers hiding behind this box will be taken care of and potentially will win you this round. We often see CTs abusing the wall bangs inside cave in the cheetah side. While Krem does so on the T side coming from mid, he is going to take care of this position held from the CT. Westmelon with an insane cave flash where he's going to crouch, he's going to aim here, then right click jump throw. The flash lands below the stairs, so it's not going to blind him. It will blind any CTs holding from inside cave, especially with this setup that often CTs do here. Swisher from the far right spawn has an instant smoke for Cheetah. This smoke will land and bloom before the CTs can get inside cave. M80 have a new A site smoke that is going to block off the whole back site area, and it's not going to allow you to see anything. First, crouch in this corner, remain crouched. You're going to aim at this part of the gap inside the leaves, then jump throw. Then for the donut smoke, crouch, aim at this tip of the leaf, then W jump throw while you're crouched. Not only does the CT smoke cover the headshot angle, it also covers anyone holding to the right. Sin has this insane B Molotov that covers anyone behind the stairs as well as the second cubby. Sin towards lane is going to stand at this part of the wall, turns around where he's going to put his crosshair as shown. Then afterwards W jump throw. This Molotov forces the CT behind stairs out of position. Next time you're on Eco T side Nuke, buy a Zeus, rush silo, drop down into main by surfing to the right ledge, and swing into main where you give the CT a nice jump scare, as NQC is even able to get another frag with the picked up M4, which leads to Pain winning this Eco off one Zeus. This is a play that Monsi loves to do. If you're opping ramp, please use this angle, as we see Monsi is able to avoid 3 flashes and he's able to fall off safely as well. Chopper does a really good job here with his movement, trying to bait out any shots in case the opper was there. Shiro makes an aggressive off play by rushing towards T-Red, tanking the CT Molotov as it tickles him. He's able to capitalize the fact that G2 are not expecting it. Mobs rushes Vet down early on, and he is towards Decon, ready to open the door, but before he does so, he's going to have his teammates fake an upper execute and spam the hut here to make a lot of noise to mask the sound of him opening the door, so he is able to go unnoticed. He flanks the ramp player, which is going to open ramp. Sonic pushes towards behind main at the beginning of the round, and I've showed Elise using the same position and angle. Why it's so good, as you see there, you could spot the shadow, and if he jumped up, he would also get the advantage. This T is going to Molotov second vent from roof, position with that part of the vent, aim here, then you're going to run forward and jump throw. Imperial fake the upper execute to go secret. Carson with the best upper spawn is going to throw a fast door lurk smoke, so this smoke they're going to use it to come outdoor very fast, and he has a C4, drops down vent, and he's going to plant lower, which is a very good eco tactic. He's not able to be spotted as he goes out the door, and the smoke even puts out the CT's Molotov. This is the best cave smoke thrown from Tessis because the smoke covers both sides of the entrances. It covers towards the canal side as well as towards the B site side. You see the cave player try to peek canals, but he is smoked out. To throw the smoke, you're going to want to crouch here, then you're going to put your crosshair like this. Afterwards, stand up and jump throw. The smoke goes through the gap of the roof and it's going to land right in the middle of the cave, so it's able to extend out to cover both sides. Mozzie shows off a top cave Molotov from outside B main where he stands next to the wall next to those leaves, but he doesn't throw the Molotov. Let's see where the Molotov would have landed. So he aims at that top of the head, then jump throw. Molotov's going to cover the pillar as well as top cave. Hunter holds this insane angle for B main, and what makes it really good is because the T's entering in have to focus on multiple different positions and it's very hard to spot Hunter. It's not an angle and position that the T's are pre-clearing when they enter in. It's best if you have a teammate with you inside cave to watch your canals, and we see Ultimate using the same angle. Every pro team is using this Anubis tactic on CT side towards A, where first you Molotov off behind the boxes, then you have a teammate that's going to flash for you to push out of A main, where your Molotov is not going to get in the way and it leaves a gap for you to push through. Teams might not expect to push because of the Molotov. Body throws this nade set for canals from inside cave that allows him to push out towards the edge of the smoke where you can hardly spot him. To throw this nade set, Body is going to position and stand inside the corner for the smoke, aim there, left click throw, then he's going to walk forward and left click throw the Molotov, then pushes through the left side where he's peeking behind the edge of the smoke and Molotov. If you're Heaven and you want to re-peek A main safely, simply just throw a flash off this pillar, which is going to bounce in front of Heaven, blinding any T's that is holding from inside A main. Retake cave using this smoke, stand at this part of the pillar, you're going to aim here, then afterwards jump throw. Afterwards you're going to want to throw a Molotov inside cave and then a flash to retake, as this smoke is going to block off the entrance there. Solo fast 8 rush nades that include a Heaven camera smoke, then sight flashes. You could also Molotov broken wall if you wanted. Your team is rushing rugs to A main. Please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future pro CS2 tricks. YouTube thinks you should check out these other CS2 tips and tricks video. See you in the next one.